Hello students, today we'll learn class 8 social science topic Women Reform part 1. So let's start the topic. Gender is deep rooted in the Indian society. For centuries, women have remained subjugated in the male dominated Indian society. Their condition was very worst. Girls were married off at an early ages. After that, there were many practices which were inhuman. So let's learn about those practices and social evils and the reforms done by some social reformers. Sati practice, the most heinous social evil during the 19th century. In this custom, widows were immolated alive on their husband's funeral pyre. The Orthodox held the view that the act of self immolation provided the victim's dead husband a spiritual salvation. The other belief was that the woman who committed sati was revered as a pure soul, a goddess. Women's reform for sati practices. Raja Ram Mohan Roy started the Brahmo Samaj in 1828. He was well versed in Sanskrit, Persian, and several other languages, and took the lead in raising his voice against the social evils sati pratha. Ram Mohan Roy proved that the practice of sati was neither human nor sanctioned by ancient text. He also led his campaign against sati through his journal Sambada Kaumudi. After that, in the presence of Lord William Bentinck, Governor General of India, the movement against sati was at top, and in 1829 the British government passed a proclamation banning the practice of sati. Widowhood. Their condition was very pathetic. They had to shave their heads and wear white cloths. They could not attend religious ceremonies and ate only a specific kind of food. Social reformers of the 19th century raised their voice against the pitiable condition of the women. Let's learn about the social reforms. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar openly supported the cause of widow remarriage in Bengal. He thoroughly studied the Vedas and proved that in the Shastras, widow remarriage was not prohibited. But Orthodox Hindus criticized Vidyasagar for this. After lots of efforts of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, the Act, Hindu Widow Remarriage Act, was passed in 1856. Like Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, there were many other reformers, Dayanand Saraswati, who founded the Arya Samaj, and Vivekananda, Justice Ranade, etc. In Western India, the reform was propagated by Vishnu Shastri. He established a widow remarriage association in Bombay in 1866. Professor D.K. Kave founded a widow's home in Pune. Now let's learn about some more social evil practices. Child marriage. The custom of child marriage is a very instinctive social evil. Brahmo Samaj took the lead and started a campaign against child marriage. Several reformers like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Dayanand Saraswati, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar demanded a legislation from the government to end the custom of child marriage in India. In 1891, the Age of Consent Act was passed, and the main person behind the passing of this act was Behramji Malabari. After that, in 1929, child Marriage Restraint Act, that was an updated act, was passed, which is also known as Sharda Act, or we can say Sharda Act. According to this act, the girl's marriageable age was fixed 18 years, and for boys this age is 21 years. So with this we end up this PPT here.